What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be changing the manual transmission fluid on my 2011 Honda Civic Si 8th gen. So I'm super excited to knock this out. As you guys have been following along the journey, I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I've been doing the spark plugs, new spark plugs, getting it ready to get retuned. So spark plugs, I did the oil. Now I'm about to do the manual transmission fluid, and then we're going to start the process of tuning here very shortly. Here is my 2011 8th gen Honda Civic Si. I already got the quick jack set up. When you do this process for the manual transmission, you don't want to just tilt the front of the engine. You want it to be on a flat surface, so the rear and the front both jacked up, so the car is just floating in the air flat, so the transmission fluid and all that old fluid can just come out of the transmission. So guys, what I decided to go with, I wanted to go with the manual transmission fluid from Honda, so I just went with OEM transmission fluid. This is 1 quart. It does take, I think, 1.7 quarts, so I have to get another quart to add up to the 2. So I guess there should be some left over after I dump the old one out. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that and then fill it up with the new stuff. So it does require 2 quarts. I know a lot of people love to go with the AMSOIL or OEM. I decided to go with OEM. I did hear when I was doing reviews, a lot of people do like the AMSOIL, but during the winter time, the shifting kind of feels a little finicky, I guess because of how cold or the temperature is. But with OEM, you really don't have that kind of issues from the reviews that I've read. Since I live in a place where there's fall, winter, summer, and spring, I decided to just, after doing my research, decide, hey, just stick with OEM, which I usually do for everything. The oil, I just stick with OEM oil for all these years. From 2012, since I had this car, to 2025, my car's still running, so I just stick with OEM stuff. So went ahead and just stick with the manual transmission fluid. So now, I don't know if you guys can see, but the plug to loosen up is down there, so that's where I have to fill it up. You guys can see that big one. Yeah, see it? I know the camera's trying to focus because that little hook is in the way, but that one down there, that big one, there we go, that big one is the fill. So I actually had to go to AutoZone, and I'm gonna go get the tool here right now and show you guys. So I have to get basically a funnel that funnels the fluid that I'm gonna pour into it and go straight into the filler bolt. So it does, with the tool that I'm going to be using, highly recommend get an extra person, so when that fluid is going down, it doesn't back out, because the bolt goes in like this, but when that funnel goes in, it goes in like this. But you want the pressure in the fluid, you don't want that to back out, and the fluid flies everywhere. So all right, let me show you guys the tool. The tool that I will be using is this tool right here, as you guys can see, and it is called a trans fluid oil spout, gear oil spout, trans fluid, or you could do gear oil spout. And you can get this at AutoZone. The part number is right there, 10106. You can get this at AutoZone. Probably have to look to see where your local AutoZone has this. So basically, as you guys can see, this will actually screw onto the top of this, which is dope. And then all I gotta do is turn the bottle over, and then there's a release. You twist this to open it. Yep, and the fluid will start flowing through it into that hole. So it is a little travel to get down there, so as you guys can see, but that is pretty nice that you can screw the bottle on. So yeah, so that should be good. So now the first step to be able to get some room to get to the, so there's a filler at the top in the corner, and I'm gonna show you the drain bowl as well. And I believe you need a 17 mil for the filler, and then you need a 3/8 drive to loosen the bolt to let the fluid out. So first things first, we're going to take this wheel off to be able to get more room to all the bolts on the side of this transmission. So the driver front wheel has to come off to be able to get more room. So let's jump right into it. So that's going to be the next thing on the agenda, is rotors and pads. These are cooked. They're done. Finito. They're done. And the pads over here is done too as well. So I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, I can see it right there. The drain bolt is right there, down there. I'm gonna get underneath the car and show you guys here. Right where the axle is. You see that? So yep, this is the drain, which is just like a little square. It's a 3/8 drive. That's the size that you need. Lefty loosey, and then the filler is right up there. So that's the 17. So let's go ahead and start loosening these up. Woo!
Turn right.
Something turned. Is it spinning though? Okay, there you go. Man, they don't got no room over here. Man, if I win the lottery, I need a lift. Oh man. If I win the lottery.
That's all they use just.
Yep. I know, I said the same thing. I was like, damn, that's it? Oh yeah, it's in there now. There you go, I broke it. Alright, now I'm gonna loosen it out and let all the fluid out. Yep. Let's drain this thing. Ugh, this thing looks kind of weird. Why it look like this? Huh? I said, why it look like this? It look a little bit different from oil, from like a regular oil. Yeah, it looks like some type of juice or something. I believe, yeah, we never did this before. I think this is I don't even have a video of it. So it's completely drained. So I put the drain back on. We're gonna torque this to 29 foot-pounds, and then the filler is gonna be 33 foot-pounds. So he's gonna get the step down for the torque wrench, and I'm gonna torque this to 29 foot-pounds. So I guess my dad has a funnel, you guys can see, that he has in it that screws onto the top of the thing. And he wants to do it this way. So
that's cool. You get in the hole?
Yep.
Alright, so you ready for me? You ready for me to try some stuff?
Yep. Go ahead and start throwing the fluid. Yep. It's all pushed all the way into.
Coming down.
Yep.
Coming in?
Yep. Oh, see all the bubbles and stuff. You guys can see all the fluid is going in. See all the little bubbles and stuff passing through. No, it's still flowing. It's just going slow.
Yeah, moving slow. I mean,
yeah.
I think you're running faster than this up here.
Yeah, it's moving slow. But it's a small little hole though. You know what I'm saying? It's moving though. I see the bubbles and stuff going in it.
If you squeeze the hose, does it flow faster?
Yeah. There you go. I squeezed it.
Okay, there you go. It's moving faster now.
Well, this is the 1 quart?
Yeah, it ain't done yet. Still got a lot of it up in the thing.
Oh, that's to where you're at?
Yeah, still got a lot up here to come figure it out. I'm not gonna try the next one till I have it, you know.
Yeah. You can tell because it's gonna start dripping from the top. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's supposed to start running out or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this thing over here. So yeah, as you guys can see, we're just gonna continue doing the same thing. It's gonna start running out when you're over for the 2nd quart. Which I need to get the camera out the way and bring this thing back over here. And when this thing starts dripping, it don't drip every freaking where. Alright guys, so the new fluid is finally in the transmission. The freaking video got cut off, but basically we put the last quart, and basically when it got to like the end of the last quart, then it started dripping. So as soon as we start pouring a little bit more and I squeezed a little bit of rest, it just started dripping. And then basically I put the bolt back on it so it could stop dripping, and then as you guys saw, I tightened it. But guys, if this video was very helpful and you guys really like the step-by-step video on how to do it yourself, definitely hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and more content's on the way. Have a good one. Peace.